Hey guys, welcome back to Carnivore Expeditions. Today I'm going to be doing a review of this Trango Altum Ice Axe. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about this axe and whether or not it's right for you. I recently returned from an expedition where I used this ice axe in the Rocky Mountains going across 2 different glaciers. If you would like to see the full video of that expedition, I will link it to the end of this video. You can find us on YouTube at Carnivore Expeditions. Here it is, the Trango Altum Ice Axe. It has an aluminum shaft which helps to keep the weight down. It has a steel head. It is kind of hard to see, but there is a plastic cover around the steel head which helps reduce the temperature transfer to your hand in icy conditions. The head is fairly ergonomic and it fits pretty well in my hand. The handle of this axe has a black adhesive sticker toward the bottom. This is more than just a sticker, it has some grit built into it, which makes it feel really secure in your hand and less likely to come loose when you're swinging the axe. This particular model is 45 centimeters long. It also comes in 55 centimeters and 65 centimeters. However, this one is very short, so it doesn't work very well as a walking cane unless you're on a steep slope. If you're on a steep slope, you can kind of use it to help you balance when you walk, but it really isn't good for walking. If you want to use one that's good for walking, this is not it. You're going to want to get a longer one. There is an attachment point here at the head where you can clip in a carabiner. There is also an attachment point down here close to the spike where you can attach down here as well. The reason that I went with this particular ice axe is because I recently went on a 60-mile round-trip expedition and I wanted the lightest weight ice axe that I could find. This ice axe is only 300 grams. That's a little over a half pound. And again, it's aluminum with a steel head, and there isn't a removable spike at the bottom like you see on a lot of ice axes. This spike is just made into the handle of the axe. Also, the head of the axe is riveted in. It is not replaceable. You have to just replace the entire axe if this one wears out. But again, I bought this particular axe for some light ice work on a glacier, which I was only going to be on the glacier for 1 day, and I was going to be hiking and backpacking for the other days. So I wanted an ice axe which would get the job done, but which would also fit on my backpack and not be swinging everywhere and in the way. If you buy this particular ice axe from Trango, I would recommend that you go ahead and buy the sheath, which is made to go on this ice axe. It doesn't cost very much. And hey, backpacks are expensive, so if this saves my backpack from getting a hole in it, it's money well spent. Doesn't cost very much, so go ahead and pick one up if you're getting this particular axe. I bought a leash for this ice axe because I was worried about dropping it off a cliff. I did practice self-arrest several times with this ice axe, and it worked just fine. Again, this ice axe is for light mixed use. I would not use this ice axe if I was climbing hard ice or a frozen waterfall or anything like that. But it's very good if you're just traversing across some glacier that isn't too steep, or if you're doing some short climbs. I didn't climb anything that was over a 45-degree angle when I used this ice axe recently, and it worked just fine. Guys, let's wrap it up. The Trango Altum Ice Axe. What do I think about it? Well, I think this axe is perfect for an intermediate level climber. A beginner climber is probably going to want to get a longer ice axe until they build some basic skills. But this is a great ice axe if you're wanting to travel light if you need a lightweight axe because you're going to be hiking or backpacking a long distance before you actually do the climb, this is the perfect axe to have. I really like it. It worked very well for me in the Rocky Mountains recently. Guys, do me a favor, hit that like button. It doesn't cost you anything. And if you like outdoor videos, hit that subscribe button. We try to post new content weekly, outdoor adventures, and a few gear reviews. Thank you for watching, and have a blessed day.